Hey guys, how you doing? Bruce Patrick here. You know, guys, I hate MLMs, network marketing. And let me clarify that real quick. The reason I hate them is because once you understand what 124 is all about, you'll sit there and you kind of get pissed off about some of the stuff we've done in the past and some of the things we've tried and everything else. And you know, I've built network marketing downlines before, only to lose them or have them fail or whatever. And I never blamed the company or anything else like that because I was the one who decided to quit them. Okay, and the reason I decided to quit was it was costing me too much money to stay involved. And that's where a lot of people are when they, look at this business in network marketing. You know, we understand the concept, and there's people out there. We know it. You know it. I mean, we're not freaking idiots. There's people who make millions of dollars in this industry. We know that. Okay, it happens. It's out there, and everything else. Well, 124. When I, started looking online, and I was looking at network marketing companies because I didn't. There's the old saying, You don't know what you don't know, and until you know what you don't know, you didn't know it. Okay, which just sounds kind of freaking crazy. But anyway, until you realize, because we've all known the secret of network marketing, okay? And we all know those that do not understand the simplicity. It's one of those things, guys. If I use a product, if you use a product, if you share it with someone, they use a product, and we build enough volume, everyone makes money. It's a no fucking brainer. I mean, it's that logical and that simple, okay? It's not freaking hard, okay? It really isn't, okay? We've been just trying to convince our friends and our family and everybody else about it, and it gets crazy because when you look at it, all it is I do it, you do it, they do it, and you share it with people, and that's it. But let's face it, people are fucking stupid nowadays. Common sense is a superpower. It's no longer makes sense for everything else, but it's just one of those things. But I got a little game plan that I follow, and if you're ready to get your head out of your ass, okay. A lot of people, they just bury their head in the sand, okay? And they really just don't get, what's going on out there. And they got their heads so far up their ass, they don't see what's going on in the economy. They don't see what's going on with our government. I mean, you got people trying to run this thing just into the ground. And it's economics 101. You got people actually fighting right now in politics over budgeting, making a budget. I mean, guys, come on. How stupid is that? And you got people actually defending this yahoo that's in Washington still. I was talking to a friend of mine, asked me, you going to vote for him again? He said, yeah. I said, why? He couldn't tell me why. Okay, but that's another story. I don't want to go off on politics because I could spend hours about that, okay? Just, it's just, whatever's out there. But anyway, getting back to the topic at hand. Okay, this business, you guys, you have to decide, you have to make a commitment that I'm going to do it, okay? I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to get in and see what happens or anything else. Just say, you've got to decide that and make that commitment that, you know what, I'm going to get in and I'm going to make this damn thing work. And nothing's going to stop me, okay? I've made a lot of friends in this industry. And talking to some people, I get emails and, my friends, my family, they all think I'm crazy and everything else. And, they think I'm stupid for joining this company and doing this. Guys, you know how many people are out there with these huge egos and empty pocketbooks? It's amazing. It's the old saying that people give you advice on your marriage and they've been divorced 3 times. I mean, those aren't the people you really want to listen to, okay? You don't want to listen to, these people have absolutely nothing going on for them. And unfortunately, guys, that's a lot of our family members, okay? You've got people stuck in dead-end jobs they hate, and you'll show them an opportunity, and they'll say, oh, I don't do those things. I mean, what kind of ego bullshit is that? You guys, it is crazy. But don't let those people affect you. Don't let them bother you, okay? Because you've got to make a decision that, you know what, I'm going to make this damn thing work. You know what? Because when you think about it, it only takes finding 3 people that are going to be as dedicated as you are and them going out and find 3 people who are dedicated and everything else to do it. You know what? It may take you 24 people to find 3 people. Guess what? Just do it. What the hell else are you doing anyway at night? You're going home, watch TV, playing video games, whatever, drinking wine, whatever. You just make a decision that you're going to go for it and you're going to do it. And if you can't figure it out, you're going to find out somebody who's figured it out and everything else. I mean, I've got books that I read, and audio tapes that I get. And this, I didn't plan this, but I just have them on my desk, I read books on, 301 ways to social media boost your, marketing. One of my favorite gals that's online, Danny Johnson, her CD's a script book. I've got all kinds of stuff all around here. But the fact of the matter is, if you don't know what you're doing, figure it out. Talk to your online or upline. Give me a holler, guys. Because at the end of the day, all this is consistency. It's talking to people, it's following up with people, and figuring out and really, going through people and figuring out who understands it, who gets it, and who doesn't. Who's qualified to do your business, okay? If I show someone my opportunity in my business, okay, and they're not, just drives me ape shit, okay? Because the network marketing, incentivized referral programs, whatever they are, and like I said, I hate network marketing. I use that kind of as my little tag because what I'm doing now is not network marketing. Just because the company I'm with 124, it makes it so that anyone can do it. Because you guys got to understand, one of the downfalls of some of those companies is that they have such high group requirement or volume requirements that people will get in and they can't figure it out and they end up going broke in 3 months. They can't afford to spend any more money. Okay, and that's the problem. If they may have been able to stick around for 6 months or a year or 2 years, they might have figured it out. They might have found those 3 people. Okay, and that's where 124 separates itself because it makes it affordable. You got a product that's dude, I wouldn't live without it. Okay, I use it every morning. But you got a product you can use every single day. It's affordable. It'll save you money. Give you great results and great benefits. I'm going for my blood work. I had to reschedule. I was supposed to go tomorrow. I had to reschedule for 2 weeks from now. But I'll guarantee you that my cholesterol has gone down well over 100 points. Last time I had it checked, it was down over 80. But I'll guarantee you it's down over 100 points. And I haven't really changed anything except for the fact that I take Nature Burst every morning religiously. Okay? First thing I do when I wake up in the morning, go downstairs, mix orange juice, Nature Burst. It's my product, okay? But you're going to have to make a commitment that, you know what? No matter what, I'm going to make this thing work. And I'm going to find out a way to make it work. And if I don't know how to make it work, I'm going to read books, I'm going to listen to tapes, I'm going to go online, I'm going to join groups, I'm going to call my upline, I'm going to call people, I'm going to go up until I find someone that's going to help me and show me a way to make this successful. Guys, it's not that hard. Go on Facebook, join groups, network with people, okay? Find one person, okay, out there who wants to make more money, who wants to retire in 24 months. How hard is it? But I'll guarantee you one thing. If you're not talking to people, you're not going to sponsor anybody. If you're not doing flyers, if you're not directing people to your website, if you're not talking to people every day, if you're not committed, okay, I guarantee you're not going to be successful, okay? But if you're doing that, I guarantee you'll be successful because this makes too much sense, okay? I get people every day just because of how much I'm online and stuff like that, are trying to sponsor me in other programs. Guys, I don't want another program. And I'll tell them up front, I don't care if you got the keys to heaven, okay? I am 100% sold on 124. I don't even want to look at anything else. And I don't care. You can promise me $100,000 to bring my downline into your company, and I wouldn't be interested, okay? Because this thing's going to be $100,000 a month. And I have no doubt with Mark Seifert, with Joe Perry, with what they've designed, this thing's going to go to the moon. Now, you're going to get people that are going to drop out a little bit because people, just because of the way the concept is, they're going to think they're going to come in and it's going to be a free ride. Guys, you still got to work it, okay? You still got to come in and work it and put some effort and put some, gusto behind it, okay? Because you may sponsor that one person, that you may sponsor one who may quit. It may happen. Okay, not saying it's going to. But guys, just get them to understand the concept. You've got to work on your attitude every single day. You'll hear people in this industry talk about it all the fucking time, okay? You've got to work on yourself harder than anything else. The biggest battle you will ever wage is one right here. It's 1/6 inches between your ears, okay? And if you work and you win that battle every day, okay, and you say, you know what, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do whatever it takes. This is kind of my game plan every day of what I do, okay? It's my daily action plan. Yeah, I get bored doing that crap too, but I'm going to pause it right here if I can. Okay, right here's my daily action plan. I try and do at least one press release a day, okay? You can go online, you can find them, you can do these for free, okay? All it is getting a little creative, getting a little content out there, and write a little article, whether it's about Nature Burst, Nature Boost, about network marketing, and this stuff. And guys, all it is just putting your thoughts on paper, okay? My blogs, I try to update my blogs every day if I can. I've got about 4 or 5 blogs that I run. But I try and get through them and write new content or, post something new every day. Guys, if you want to go to my blog, copy, paste it, put it on your blog, go ahead. I don't care. Okay, you'll see it copyrighted, but you know what? I'm not going to chase you down with my attorneys. No big deal. Okay. I try to do 10 group posts in the AM and PM on Facebook every day, and all it is, I have a little file that I pull up, and I just kind of cut and paste, and I try and join 10 of those a day, and I belong to a couple hundred of them. And all I basically do is when I get those threads coming to me, I just go back to them and paste those in. Okay, try and do those first thing in the morning. I was using Twitter Adder and Twitter Feeder. A lot of my accounts got frozen just because I was blasting stuff out there. So I've slowed down on that. But I just have to create some, another 10 new Twitter accounts. I've actually brought some people in through Twitter, so I love Twitter. I'm a big tweeter, okay? 5 business cards every day. What I try basically do is, hey, when I pull in someplace, I'll, the card next to me, I'll, put a little business card on the window, or, when I'm talking to someone at the cash register, whether it's dry cleaners, grocery store, I'll hand them a business card and say, you know what? I'm involved in an international business. We're looking to expand. Take a look at this and see what you think. And if you know someone who might be interested, I'd be glad if you could help me out. Thanks. And I'll use those business contacts, and that'll be kind of my personal contacts every day, 2 of them. I'll do 100 flyers on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Guys, I'll just print these up, and I'll take them around, put them in mailboxes, put them on cars, and, it takes me about an hour, okay? Not that long, but I'll find some place where there's the mall or where there's the gym or wherever I'm at, and I'll get those out. I religiously listen to the call every Thursday, okay? At 6 o'clock my time every Thursday, which is Pacific time right now, I'm in Arizona, I listen to those calls. I will not miss those calls. Those calls are my lifeblood. Those are the ones that keep me going through the week, okay? 2 to 4 home meetings a month. Just trying to get that started because I think it's a great idea. Guys, because what we have to offer is absolutely phenomenal. It really is when you get down to it. We have something that people need, especially today. Okay, today's society, you need it. Okay, we need to help each other out. Okay, we need to show people a better way because everybody kind of is familiar with what's going on out there, and this picture is one of those things that kind of reminds you what's going on. Guys, layoffs wreck lives. Okay, put that back up, see if I can freeze it here. But layoffs do wreck lives. There's so much going on. These people are losing their jobs left and right. And you know what? These companies aren't going to start hiring people back. It's just a reality. Okay, corporation I worked with, we cut $650,000 off the bottom line. Guess what our profit was last year? You guessed it, $650,000. Guys, it's one of those things. They say there's 2 bad things about boss. One is being one, and the other one's having one. Okay, and that's the truth. Okay, there's nothing worse in the world than laying someone off who's done a great job for you. Okay, just because corporate cutbacks or whatever. Okay, and guys, it affects lives. Okay, and unfortunately, corporations, they don't look at people other than a statistic. Okay, your management outlay has to be 51%. Your commission outlay has to be 22%. I mean, it's crazy when you look at it, because you sit in those board meetings with people, and by the end of the day, it's just numbers, okay? But there's real people attached to those numbers, and unfortunately, corporations really don't give a shit, okay? Sad reality, sad truth, but it's just the way it is, okay? So we've got something we can offer people because, this is kind of funny because it's one thing I found. Do you realize that, let's see if I can get that to stay up there a little bit, but more heart attacks occur on Mondays than any other days, okay? And this is kind of funny. This is a little former superpower because that's where we're headed. But guys, you don't want to end up there. And the sad fact is, if you're waiting for retirement or your glory days, guys, you're not going to retire where you want to be unless you do something different, okay? It's a statistic, 98% of people at retirement age are either dead or dead broke. It's just a fact, okay? And that's what kind of scared me. I saw my 401k basically go out the window in the last crash. Part of it's come back, but not all of it. You can't rely on investments right now because God knows what's going to happen in the market. I mean, you're seeing these $400 or $500 fluctuations where you're losing 10 to 20% and gaining some of it back the next day. Guys, it's scary. you need to do something that creates a residual income, and that's what we have here. And it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're an 18-year-old kid or whether you're 55, 65, 75-year-old person. Guys, this opportunity is for everyone, okay? But it's going to come down to your attitude, and it's going to come down to your staying power. It's going to come down to you deciding 100% that you're going to do it, okay? It's kind of when, I talk to a lot of people nowadays, and guys, I want to work with people who really want to do this thing, okay? I don't bother a lot of people in my downline. But guys, people call me for help. I will jump through hoops. I'll break down walls. I'll do whatever I can to help people out because there's really no secret. You have a lot of people talk about attraction marketing. Mike Dillard kind of made that famous, with his book. And basically what Mike did is he wrote a great book just about how you go out there and present yourself as a professional and really help your team out. Okay, and that's what it is. And then people try and find you, and that's spun off My Lead System Pro, so MLSP, and a lot of the companies that are out there. But guys, all it is us helping each other. Okay, I never charge people for my materials. Everything I do is free because I want to make my money off my network marketing company, not off other products. I see people out there that I saw them when they got online, and I know what they did, and they kind of, branded themselves, even though they never made money in their network marketing companies, and all of a sudden they're charging all these outrageous fees. And it's funny because I'm on a lot of mailing lists or email lists, and I see these things, and I just chuckle, okay, because a lot of these people are phonies. We work together in this industry, and there's no secret. We try and motivate each other and keep each other pumped up. And I've got people on my downline, guys. You know what? Sometimes I'll talk to them. Hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing there? I got one guy, 124 marketing system. His first day online generated something like 48, 50 leads. And the guy knows what he's doing. And I love people like that. And that's kind of the things you look for in this industry, that people are going to know more than you do. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. And the key is, if we're going to be successful, we've got to find people who are successful. We've got to help them and nurture them and keep them motivated and everything else. Because, guys, at the end of the day, like I said, it takes three people. That's all it is. 3 people who are intelligent enough, who have enough motivation, who don't have their egos so far up their ass that they don't know a good thing when it's right in front of them. And that's all it takes to be successful in this business. And guys, and that's what I'm kind of focused on a little bit more. I'm me, and if you like me, great. If you don't, that's okay. But I'm just going to be me. This is the way I am. Sometimes I'll talk a little rough. That's fine, but that's the way I express myself. And I believe 1,000% in 124 and what they're doing. Okay, and we're here to help each other. We're here to help each other sponsor each other. And if you're not familiar with 124, get familiar with 124. Go to my website or somebody's website. My website's 124roadmap.com, www. I think it's, let's see if I go this way, you can see it, back behind me a little bit. And I learn from other people, and we help each other, and we learn everything else. But anyway, guys, be committed to this. Because, guys, we can make 124 the biggest, the best, the baddest freaking company this world has ever seen, because we're going to expand internationally. And guys, what Mark Seaforth is doing is good for everyone, okay? Because he didn't design a company where you have to do $200 a month and $2,000 and then $4,000 and $5,000. And if you do this, you'll get paid down 12 levels. Because, guys, we've all seen it. Those companies, really, when you understand it, they suck, okay? Because think about this one thing. I sponsor one person, okay? I go and sponsor Todd Hirsch. Okay, I'll just throw a name out there, okay? A guy who's doing awesome, okay? And that's the only person I ever bring in. But Todd goes out there and he builds a downline of 10,000 people. Do you realize that 99% of the network marketing companies out there, I would not get paid on most of that organization? Okay? That's a travesty, because I was the one responsible for bringing that person in, either directly or however the hell it was, okay? But most companies, guys, you look at, they will not pay you, okay? That's why they have those little lines that say you're going to pay 5% if you do this, 10% if you do this, 20% if you do this. Guys, but you don't have to do that shit anymore, okay? Mark Seaforth came up with a way it's better. It makes sense. Their products are fabulous, okay? And you don't have any of that bullshit. Guys, I built a downline of over 22,000 something, I don't remember what it was, people, 15 years ago. Okay, that's when my youngest son was born. I got tied up, had to do things, and long story short, I didn't have time to dedicate to the business. Guess what happened to all those 2,000 people that I was directly involved with who came into the company because of me? You guessed it. They all vanished. Thin air, okay? I never held any grudges. I make a pretty good living when I do anyway. But guys, if that would have been a company like 124, guys, I'd have been retired many times over. I'd have maxed out both sides, the gold side and the green side. I'd be making, $2.4 million a year. I guarantee it, okay? Because I see some of these people in other organizations right now, and they're doing well, okay? Guys, 124 is different. That's all I can say. That's why I hate MLMs, okay? That's why I'm done with MLMs. I'll never do another MLM. I'll never leave 124, okay? 124, guys, once you understand what it's about, it's amazing. You'll see people quit. That's okay. There's no free fucking rides in this world, okay? I'm sorry, there's not. Okay, you can come in, and if you stick around long enough, you may have somebody pop in through your swing gate or whatever, and if you just do a little bit, yeah, you'll make some money. But guys, we're looking for people that want to take this thing and take it over the freaking hill, okay? Because this company is going to be huge. We're going to expand into Mexico, Thailand, and Canada, fourth quarter. Got a new product out, Nature Boost, okay, which I'm excited. I got it ordered, waiting to come in. But anyway, this is one of those things that I wanted to put online tonight. Hell, you may not have made it all the way through it. It was a little long. But I just wanted to put it out there because if you want to change your life, join us. This thing is going to be huge. Be part of 124. Give me a call. I'd be glad to help you out. But come in. We help sponsor people into our downline. I want you in my downline. I don't do these things just because I'm bored. I do these things because I want people to be successful. I want people to get the message. I want to be successful. I get kind of caught up in some of these guys that pretend that they just want to help you, and that's kind of what attraction marketing is. And, I just want to help you build. And guys, don't fall for that shit. They want you in their downline. We all want you in our downline. Everybody wants everybody in their downline. And everybody thinks they got the best, best freaking programs in sliced bread. Guys, but look at your compensation plan. Okay? Can you lose your downline? Okay? Are you getting paid 12 levels deep on your downline from the very first person? Okay? Use common sense. I know common sense is not common anymore, but use common sense. Okay? Because this thing is going to explode. Help us explode 124. We know we're starting to march to 1 million distributors, our PCs. Help us. Okay, get involved. This thing is going to be freaking crazy. I will try and get all my friends involved, and I approach every single one of them. And the only reason I approach them is because I know that I'm going to take this thing to $100,000 a month. And I just don't want to, a year from now, them getting pissed off at me because, here I am making all the money in the world, and they're still at their dead-end suck-ass jobs. And I never told them about it. So you know what? I'll tell them about it. If they get involved, some of them have, some of them haven't. I don't care. I'm not going to rub it in their face and everything else, but you know what? Life goes on, okay? You can't sit there and worry about what other people think or what other people do. You have to do it for yourself, okay? So if there's one little pearl of wisdom I can give you, it's just get off your ass, go out there and start talking to people. Because I guarantee you, guys, and if I can get this through to you, if I promised you, if I gave you a contract that said if you go out there and you talk to 10 people every day, belly to belly, and share your opportunity with enthusiasm and commitment and everything else every day, and you did it for a year, okay? I'm talking every day for 1 year, and I would guarantee you $10,000 a month residual income for life. Would you do it? If I guaranteed it, well, guys, you know what? I'll guarantee you, if you do it, it'll happen, okay? It will. Okay, but you got to get your belief to that level. If your belief isn't to that level, find someone, get a tape, read books. Go to DannyJohnson.com. Okay, there's Danny. Learn from other people. Okay, but get your belief level to that because you're never going to make it all the way to the top unless you actually believe you can make it to the top. It's the old saying, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Okay, and that's so true. Okay, your attitude does determine your altitude, as Zig Ziglar would say. Okay, but anyway, this was kind of my long rant for the day. This is a little over 25 minutes. I didn't think I could talk this long. But anyway, from Chandler, Arizona, I'm signing off. Join us. I hope I gave you some ideas and everything else. Take care and adios.